Welcome back to Under the Tights, powered by the one and only Heroes Comics. It's Shaw and Highway 41. It's an exciting week for nerds everywhere. New Star Wars movie coming out on Friday, and not just any Star Wars movie. This is canon stuff, man. This is the Skywalker story. The Last Jedi out on Friday. If you've already seen an advanced screening, don't do the comments. Don't ruin it for me, man. I don't have much in life anymore. This is kind of one of the things that I hold on to. We find out, what Luke has been up to this entire time, because he's actually going to be in this movie. What's next for Kylo Ren and Rey? Who is Emperor Snoke? All of those questions will be answered in this weekend's movie, and I could not be more stoked about it. If you're like me and you want to get even more pumped, well, get into Heroes Comics. What does Heroes Comics have to do with Star Wars, you ask? So much. I don't know when the last time you were in a comic book store was, but there are so many cool Star Wars stories on the shelves at Heroes Comics. I have just a couple of them right here on my desk, as a matter of fact. Whether it's brand new characters that you weren't aware of, like this one here, or connecting gaps in stories. One of my favorite books that's out right now is this here, this Darth Vader. Yeah. See, I don't just make this up. Like, I have a stack of books here on my desk. Like it's really my thing. This here takes place after the events of Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope. This is kind of the story of how Darth Vader becomes Darth Vader. Not not actually the fight with Obi-Wan, but I mean how he becomes the most feared Sith in all of the galaxy. The story of his, kind of back and forth with Emperor Palpatine. How he gets his lightsaber is in this, as a matter of fact, too. That's an interesting story. There are so many cool things at Heroes Comics that'll help get you excited for the movie this weekend. So if you're pumped and you want to get more pumped, get down there. If you want to learn some cool backstories so that you can impress your friends with tidbits they might not have known about, get into Heroes Comics. And also today is New Comic Book Day, so you're gonna have a new action comic Superman. Now that Superman found out that Mr. Oz is actually his father, what? He tries to travel back through time to maybe save Krypton. What would the implications of that be? Booster Gold has to get involved in that story. That's out today. You got a new Amazing Spider-Man, which is out today. It features the new Venom story arc is now bleeding into Amazing Spider-Man, so you can pick that up. There's a Justice Society, a new Wolverine. So many new books out today. But when you get down to Heroes Comics, if I make one personal suggestion from me to you, since it is Star Wars week, if you have not read this there's another Darth Vader out there too. There's two different stories, but this one here, I think this is one, right? This is, yeah. The cover that looks like this. Find this. Start with this one. It's been out for long enough now that you can probably get a bound one that comes with like the first 10 books all together. Pick this up. It'll get you jazzed for this movie this weekend. Has really little to do with what's happening in the current story, but it gives you some good information about everything that Darth Vader went through just to get to the point where he eventually ended up. Check that stuff out. Till next week. Enjoy the movie. We'll talk again. Heroes Comics, Shaw and Highway 41.